I will not let my child watch cocomelon, and this is why. My daughter is 4 years old. She does not talk and can't focus. Growing up, she has been addicted to watching cocomelon, but now I had to get her a speech therapist to get her to talk. These were the exact words of this woman. Cocomelon is a children's cartoon characterized by fast-paced activities and bright colors. Cocomelon is like crack to children, and it is very addictive. Many parents who have complained to me about this cocomelon also say that it is very hard to separate their children from this cartoon, and when they try to do that, they begin to cry, and it looks like their children are addicted to these cartoons. Have you ever noticed how cocomelon constantly switches scenes every second? The bright colors, the rapid movements, the non-stop music, like, is overstimulating. Compared to other cartoons, cocomelon has almost twice the number of scene changes per minute. This kind of scene changes affects a child's brain development in ways you may never imagine. A child's brain is still developing, and when they are exposed to such fast-moving visuals, their brains are wired to expect constant stimulation. This can lead to reduced attention span, making it harder for them to focus on real-world activities like reading or even paying attention in class. Think about it: if a child pays attention to super fast entertainment, how will they react to something slower like a teacher explaining maths in class? They will get bored easily, restless, and constantly seek stimulation. And guess what? These are some of the early symptoms of ADHD. ADHD, also known as attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, is one of the most common mental disorders affecting children. According to a research published in JAMA Pediatrics, children under 2 years who are exposed to higher amount of screen time show an increased risk of developing attention disorders before the age of 5. The more overstimulating the content, the worse the effects. Cocomelon isn't just a normal cartoon. It's been designed like a digital drug, triggering dopamine in your child's brain, just like social media does for adults. This creates a cycle where the child craves constant excitement, struggles to focus, and becomes irritable when exposed to anything less stimulating, like reading books or having normal conversations. That's why most of the children who battle with ADHD hardly talk. Now let's talk about seizures, a much more serious concern. Can cocomelon trigger seizures? Some parents have reported that after watching cocomelon, their children developed epilepsy or experienced seizure-like symptoms. Why does this happen? Seizures happen when there is excessive electrical activity in the brain, which can be triggered by rapid light flashes, high contrast colors, and overstimulation, all of which are found in cocomelon. The American Epilepsy Society has warned that rapid high contrast animations can trigger seizures in children, including children who have never experienced it before. So what other activities can you engage your children in to protect their brain while still keeping them entertained? Encourage them to get involved in real-world activities. Let them play puzzle. Teach your children to play chess. Teach your children to play Scrabble. Let them do coloring. These are activities your children should engage in because their brain is still developing. Let them learn musical instruments. Teach your children to learn piano. Let them learn keyboard. Let them learn guitar. Let them learn to play drums or saxophone. These are activities that will help them focus and also to think critically. Instead of exposing them to screens, have conversation with your children. Talk with them, play with them, allow them to engage physically with you. Let them have conversations with you. Tell them stories. At the end of the day, cocomelon may look harmless, but it is actually destroying your child's brain. If your child is struggling with attention, hyperactivity, or sleep issues, please, as much as you can, take the screen away from them. Let them get involved in more physical activities that will help them focus, like reading or puzzles. What do you think about cocomelon? Have you noticed changes in your child's behavior after watching cocomelon? Let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more health tips.